Yo, what is up? It's your friendly neighborhood Pokpokman here, and today we're doing this is a new kind of, we're doing another video in Minecraft.
Did somebody say Minecraft?
Ah, Jack!
Oh, okay. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but,
How'd you get in here?
Oh, for some reason when people say Minecraft, I just appear. It's like the creeper meme.
Come on, this is like the second time it's happened in an argue-related video this year. Someone's broken into someone else's house.
Well, I didn't break into your house. I more or less teleported when someone said Minecraft.
I guess it's not technically breaking in. It's really just entering.
It's more or less summoning.
Summoning?
Yeah. It's like a chaos control, but lamer and cheaper.
Okay.
Okay, where do you want to go first?
Well, there's actually a hidden railway.
Oh, yeah, that. I usually run around it during non-recordings.
Yeah. Fun fact, there's literally a beacon right under it. When I was placing this beacon to go into the center of my house, this thing was in here. And the reason why it's under my house is probably because I was caught in episode 1 tunneling near Golem's house. So Golem helped make that. Why is it so laggy? I'm using a lot of right now.
Oh, I would know.
So when we were building the wall, you probably saw this in the episode, but I made it so that you could enter through here. Although it doesn't mean that mobs are going to go through because they'll just immediately teleport through the nether portal. But there's a breach that players could go through the wall here.
Oh, I just use eyes of it. Ender pearls to pearl over the wall and just go and get beehives. Oh,
or people are flying.
Oh wait, you want to show them my house?
Your house, yeah.
The new improved one that you so recklessly roasted in your building reviews.
Oh, no, not this one.
No, this one's a different one.
Yeah, this one.
I upgraded it since Pokpok canceled it. I was like, well, I need a new house since he recklessly roasted my house. So I just deleted the old one and made a new one. Oh, yeah, but I kept the farm the same.
Oh, yeah, the farm. I was thinking that maybe you could, stretch it out and, hide it under, a grass hill and just make it super long.
just so that no one can see how long the farm actually is.
Yeah, it's like, it actually goes beyond the wall, but we didn't realize that because it's under a grass mound.
That could have been a good storyline for season 2.
Yeah. We have a graveyard for people who died on the run of the show.
Yeah.
The first one was added by Jack for Technoblade.
Yeah.
That was in August of 22.
Yeah.
And
no one saw that though.
Then I made one for my father, who died in January of 23.
We were gonna have Jac Slayer die, and we were gonna add an underwater one just because no one cares. It was gonna be a gravestone just underwater because no one cares. I suggested that. A character dies, not me. It's because Pokpok's like, no, this is for real life people, and I was like, oh, just make a gravestone underwater. Don't drain the water.
So we had an episode about this big hole project, and you might recognize that there's actually something inside the hole.
And that is the true villain.
It is an underground base, kind of like in Fallout. It's kind of like a Fallout shelter, and so I was thinking that maybe we could, maybe do since we were planning 3 seasons, a movie, and then maybe a 4th season that was kind of just gonna be
a movie thing.
Movie but split into multiple parts kind of thing, where just each episode's on different.
We can basically reveal anything in this.
Yeah, we can. But it was gonna probably nuclear fallout after the big battle at the end of the movie.
Oh, can I explain the movie? I really want to explain the movie.
Explain the movie.
So basically, they show them the crystal. I was supposed to get superpowers, but the finale of season 1 just absolutely was terrible. So I was giving everyone just their own superpowers. Basically, M would be able to fly, but the season finale I accidentally went into flight mode and creative.
Man, you should have given M telekinesis.
Oh yeah, I gave someone telekinesis. I don't remember who. I was just giving them random powers, just like...
No, it would have been a reference to something that we've been working on. The Ynir thing that you don't actually know about.
There wasn't going to be a nuclear fallout, but that could have been a cool thing, you know?
Yeah.
If you would have just like, oh, hey, we can use this, propose this, and I would have been like, on it. But the original ending for the movie would have been like Jack's death, and everyone just goes on their separate ways.
So we got his house. There's a few holes that go very deep down. There's this one. That's
I've been in there. I've wandered around the whole place.
Yeah. We went to there in like Spidey's episode 3. Then there's this one under the crafting table that I made while he was building his house.
Oh, I didn't know.
It goes all the way to Old Bedrock.
Huh.
Then there's this one that leads to the enchantment table, which is underneath the wheat field.
Dude, he's an absolute gamer.
Yeah, we would use these.
He beat the whole game.
Yeah.
Well, we were just messing
Kill
around.
off the Ender Dragon.
We should have made that a rule. Don't kill the Ender Dragon. Could be used for another video.
We ended up turning the Ender Dragon battle into like 2.
Another fact for
summoning and then also us defeating him.
Also, I like how in the video where you do revive the Ender Dragon, I'm like, well, I gotta go prepare to kill. I'm gonna prepare for us to die.
OurCraft Season 1 was kind of just an amalgamation of the first 3 of our plans for the first 3 seasons of Kingdoms SMP.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Except I wasn't really taken from Kingdoms. It was more or less like, I want to do something fun.
Well, we were going to be together for Season 1 and end up splitting up, which are kind of things that happen because...
I mean...
Lemon left.
Yeah, but like, I was going to do that for after the movie, so I mean, like, up to the movies where the plans of Kingdoms SMP goes. Except I wasn't thinking of Kingdoms when that happened.
We were planning Season 2 of Kingdoms to be a war.
Oh yeah, I would have died.
And we ended up bringing a war with dark characters, which was actually our plan for Season 3. Now, luckily, we didn't do our plan for Season 4 in it as well.
Oh yeah,
the plan for Season 4 was time travel. But we did actually do some kind of time travel in Season 1 in order to film like stuff that took place in the past.
Oh yeah.
Although for one of the first time we did a episode that took place in the past, we did not do that. So,
but to be fair, we didn't know we were gonna do the Dark War stuff. That was like a last minute thing.
Yeah.
When we were still debating seasons, or
well, we were thinking to have Gollum's departure be at the end of Season 1, but then you made a follow up to it.
Well, here's what was happening. We were having arguments if we still wanted to continue. I hadn't uploaded an episode, like, Kingdoms. So I was like, well, shoot. I don't want to be the only one not with a video. So I just recorded the first 2 Dark War episodes. The second one was out of spite.
The second one was out of spite?
Well, if you remember, I was messaging like, hey, are we still going to continue? I was like at church and I asked you guys like, can I upload my second video? And then Spidey was like, no. And I was like, well, fine, upload. We're good now. But I wasn't like, I don't hate him. It was just like, well, shoot, I don't want to be the only one without a video. But I mean, Gollum's departure was an end of a season.
Season
the first half. Yeah. Honestly, we should have just made Season 2. made that Season 1 and Season 2. Looking back at it, you know?
I mean, we could have if Spidey's episode... I mean, you released your... Yeah, no, what you did... Because we filmed it on Sunday.
Well, I mean...
It's just like right before he was departing. I just got back from a camp out.
I mean, I could have just clarified that this was, like, during Season 2 and just would have pretended like it was.
Well, if you had, like, kept it private, we could have had it in Season 2.
Oh, yeah. Like, but that's sort of the thing why OurCraft and Kingdoms failed, is because we don't really communicate.
Well, actually, I talked about doing seasons.
Yeah, for each update, but there was some debates, if you remember.
Yeah, well, we could have continued Season 1 with 118. because we're still technically part of Caves and Cliffs Part 2. And then went on to Season 2.
So
with
basically,
119.
one of the proposed ideas was we should do seasons after each update, but
Well, one issue is that they were always releasing in June, which would mean it'd be hard for us to do like a big old season finale and season premiere around that time, because if it was like early June, we'd have just finished up a school year, and if it was like mid to late June, some of us would be up at summer camp working.
yeah, but we don't have to dwell on our old ideas.
Yeah. This is the worst nether portal in
The whole
OurCraft.
server.
The whole server. It's like that one nether portal on Hermitcraft, I think it was season 7. Because like it's missing a piece of it. I've never built it back up because of this. When we were filming episode 12, it ended up putting us like in a location that actually made sense for the placement of this portal, but it was also, but it used to actually spawn you right by like right near the glass dome of the Nether hub is. This is a secret that's been around for a while, only I know of it. Oh yeah. Oh wait, there's 2 dogs. Yeah, I trapped these dogs down here.
You still haven't trained them.
These are
to this
Lemon's
day.
dogs, and I brought them into here. I hid one behind a piece of red wool, and Lemon never questioned it.
I still remember the court case.
Oh, the court case.
That was probably that should have been the ending of season 1. That was a better finale than anything else. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, but
That could have been a finale, but
could've.
the real finale was just trash.
I ended up putting
my-
cobwebs in here to signify how it's been unused.
Futureland, the one place that I've always heard about, and was going to be a plan for season 2.
Yeah.
We all should have just came together and talked about our plans for every season. That would have shut me up pretty quickly about lore.
Here we have a lighthouse. Fun fact. I tried to make an invisible staircase. This is the best I could do for an invisible staircase.
You really just wanted command blocks, but realized that you couldn't get it.
I built an invisible
I meant
staircase
barrier
in survival.
blocks, not
Barrier
command blocks.
Yeah, don't have barrier blocks in survival. I was
You
wondering why you're saying command blocks. But yeah, barrier blocks makes more
I
sense.
said command blocks. They're both things that are
Yeah, you
not
can.
attainable.
They're not obtainable even in the creative menu. I had this issue where I didn't want a staircase to be seen, but I still needed a way up. I still needed the way up to be a staircase and not like a ladder. And this was the least visible thing I could figure out. The library will definitely disappears. The rods.
In canon, they're just there for decoration.
Sure. Oh, look at this building. I wanted to have like the sides of this entrance be like all buildings. I only ever made one. It's exterior only. Here we have the entrance to the vault. I'm just gonna sneak in through the top, and it doesn't look like much. You got a pressure plate, a button. You press the button. It activates this piston door. And then you go to this room. You gotta choose a painting.
Wasn't it like the
I'm not
right
gonna
one?
choose a painting. It is the right one. The right one's correct.
Where the
And-
secret vault is.
Yeah, the left one will spit you out right into the thing. And it's supposed to let you not go down, but there's a way you can cheat the system. Then we got
And that is
these
die.
rooms. No, it's not dying.
I'm joking.
If you swim down in a bubble column, you'll stay stationary. So then you gotta choose a room. The left room is incorrect. It's the right room again. Then I was gonna have a piston door because it was a thing where you had to have like a shulker box.
But then you realize that not everyone's gonna go all their way to get a shulker box.
No, because I wanted us to mandate a shulker box for everyone in season 2.
That would have been nice.
You would have to have a shulker box and a lever to get into your vault.
That would have been nice.
The shulker box was supposed to push you into the wall, and then you'd have to break it, and then go through the wall, and then go around to this chest and get your shulker box back, and then you'd go and continue down the hall. But then I had to change to a piston door because they made it so that you can't do that with shulker boxes anymore. Then we got a bunch of vaults here. This first one is mine, and the secret is, guess you gotta place the lever like over here, I believe. Yeah.
Were there other vaults?
If people requested, I would build them, but I didn't get to asking for requests. But I did just make a whole bunch of entrances. I made 3 floors. Each level of vaults has a door, slightly shifted over more and more. I think, yeah. Oh, that goes up and then over to the bubble column to get you out.
Here's another secret. My character was supposed to be a fourth wall breaking character. Because I didn't want to do kingdoms again, so I came up with this elaborate plan of, oh yeah, my character knows everything. Because he still remembers everything.
Dude,
From
M is
kingdoms.
great. You can do so much with these signs.
Oh yeah,
You can put multiple colors on one sign. I
Yeah.
don't know how he does it. He showed me once in like sophomore year because we had chemistry together.
Oh yeah.
The class, not like we were dating.
Oh,
So we had chemistry second hour, and during that time we would have lunch combined with our second hour. So we would have lunch during chemistry class, and Mango was there too. Not that we were in a threesome.
In canon, everyone makes fun of them for being that. All right.
Basically, I
Except for
saw
Peanut,
him
he wasn't
with
in the
colored
server.
signs in his own survival world, but he showed me how to do it in a vanilla pocket or Bedrock edition.
Oh, here's another secret about
PlayStation 4.
my thing. I recorded 2 videos on a PlayStation 5, meaning that the whole camera work and everything was just quality. And then I lost that account. I didn't lose the account. I can't access it online, so I can't join the world. So meaning that I had to do a bunch of stuff. For the court case, I was playing on my Switch and a phone at the same time. So I was...
To do the multiple Slayers.
And then for the rest of the season, I was just recording... Well, you were recording. I was on the Switch.
Yeah.
But for the videos that required my POV, I got a compute. I already have a computer downstairs, so I bought the game again. Played off that, meaning the camera work was just terrible because it was laggy.
Yeah.
And for the finale, I again was playing on the Switch with another device at the same time. Except for when I actually fought myself. That was M.
Yeah. M's done a lot of good body acting. Played Reefa Mike when we darkened Reefa Mike, and he played Zero Subs when we darkened Zero Subs in that episode with Zero and M, so...
Yeah, he one-shotted me with that sword, you remember?
I don't know if it was really one shot. I have the footage still.
You still have that
maybe.
footage, but, like, it was funny.
Yeah.
I was wearing full netherite, and then, boom. I died to a sword. An iron sword, I think it was, right?
I think it was a diamond sword.
But, like, I got one shot by that. And then we were just sitting in that call laughing. He was laughing through text, but me and you were just laughing at the fact that I got killed in netherite armor.
When I watch M play Minecraft on his phone, he's got 4 fingers going at it. He's got his 2 thumbs, his index fingers. I don't know how he does it. I grew up just using 2 thumbs, so that's all I can really feasibly do.
Now I learned my lesson. Never do the same character for 2 as a villain and yourself. Just have a body double do it. And then just add in the dub voice lines later. You know?
Oh, man. M was great.
Yeah, he was a champ. I think he also played the Milkman. Yeah, he did, because refill wasn't available at
Oh
certain
yeah,
times.
when Milkman found the
When
dark
he-
base. Oh, and M also designed the dark base.
Yeah, but refill didn't find it. He was there when Spidey turned into symbiote. And then I knocked him over and I dropped my milk bucket on him. And that turned him into the Milkman. So he technically played like 3 different characters.
Yeah, M also designed the R Group logos, the OurCraft logo,
A lot
of thumbnails for Jack, a few thumbnails for Jack.
Yeah.
I think maybe. Oh, he obviously doesn't have his own thing. He designed some thumbnail elements for Spidey as well, and he's got his own YouTube channel. You should check it out.
Yeah. That guy, he was a champ out of
Yeah.
all of us, other than Zero, but he's a champ because he played the whole game rather than stick around for our nonsense.
But
So basically, the 2 people who carried a lot were M and Zero for 2 different reasons.
Yeah.
We were just doing our own thing, just messing around. And M was usually a part of that.
I was thinking that my find for 100 diamonds, that could get turned to diamond armor for us to fight in the end. Not the end, in the finale of season 1. The end is a dimension.
Yeah, season 1 was just a lot.
If I had a nickel for every time I started digging an amount of chunks,
Which isn't a lot,
but
it's
I
weird that
wasn't able to finish it, I'd have 2 nickels.
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
Yeah. Anyway, this wall is great. This wall is made of mangrove roots, so it disappears if it's far away enough. Obviously I'm in spectator mode, so my entity stuff is higher. And then I made it mob proof, so they can't spawn on the top of mangrove roots. They can't spawn on top of light blocks. And spiders can't climb up these because they'll just hit the glowstone, which is offset. So
Yeah,
I made a mob proof wall.
If we ever do another SMP, we gotta start off grounded.
Here we have a stadium that was going to be used for season 3.
Oh wait, you already built that?
Yeah.
Dude, okay, so for season 3, when we were already planning it because we were already moving on to season 2, me and Pokpok had a class and he shared the idea to me and I was like, cool, I'll try to write it down. I couldn't do a good job of that, but I didn't know you built a stadium.
Season 3 was going to be a tournament. Because I really wanted to have a tournament. I still want to do a Minecraft tournament someday. I guess not in an SMP. I plan to do it in an SMP because that's that's what I was doing with my friends mostly. And
Yeah.
I was going to get my friends to do the Minecraft tournament.
But I didn't know you built it. I was like,
this
I
isn't
thought you
done
wanted to
yet.
do it, and then you were gonna like build it during like season 2-ish off camera. But I didn't know you were in the stages of
I
building it.
started already. I think I did technically start it during season 2.
But I meant like throughout season 2.
Oh, it's not done yet.
Oh, I know.
Over here, there's a giant 23 by 23 nether portal. This was to try and make a gold farm, but I never spent any time here. So, ooh, yeah, Peanut wanted to build his base, in this mountain. But we had an idea of making like rooms out of all the concrete colors so that we'd have like a green screen and a cyan screen and all these different chroma screens. This would be the entrance to it. It would be here, and they'd just be in this giant mountain. But then Peanut wanted to build his base in here, but he only ever was on the server like twice. Once on New Year's Eve before season 1 ended, and then the second time was to film my I think it was like a post-credit scene or like the final scene of my episode or my season 2 premiere.
No, he was on 3 times. Alright, this place has been destroyed a lot. Yeah, it's this. I built a giant stone wall covered so that everyone could walk through it, just very carefully.
What?
So
This
I
was
spent
the original area? Well, it's down here.
yeah, I spent some time making the portal,
This portal.
and then I would just I covered it with giant stone walls so that no one got killed, and the guests wouldn't see you. And then they made the ender portal just down there. So I was like,
No, there was stuff going on with the nether portal. When I made the nether portal for Spawn Village, things got unlinked and it ended up putting us down here instead. Basically, that nether portal at Lemon's base, it would spawn you over here as well, which is weird.
what's more weird is that that ender portal spawns up there. Not anymore, but just saying.
Over here we got a giant staircase.
That goes.
We got some frogs here in the nether.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't actually know that.
Now, what are the frogs used for?
I don't know.
They're for making the frog lamps, the frog lights.
I don't know why you pointed at me when you said that.
I wanted
Like,
to know if you knew.
You pointed at me
about frog
like,
lights.
and I'm like, dude, I have
Basically,
been on
this is
a lot.
where magma cubes spawn. I was flattening it out, before it got canceled. OurCraft technically officially got canceled on October 27th.
Yes.
We made a bridge with hay bales, and Spidey was all like, "Oh, you're wasting all this food," and I'm like, "Dude, I have like a fucking inventory full of hay bales." Oh man, this ice! I never got rid of all this ice. This ice kind of ruined the Enderman farm, but it's because I gave my okay, so Zero, he had some Frostwalker boots, and he gave them to. I bought them from him. But the thing is, I didn't want Frostwalker. I wanted Feather Falling. He gave it to me because they had Feather Falling. But I didn't realize they had Frostwalker, and that means I probably would have had to change the water
I
in my
remember you were
house to lava. So then I just went off and made my own diamond boots with Feather Falling, and then when we went to film the season 2 premiere, Spidey wanted some diamond armor, and we just gave him so much stuff.
Here's a blooper from behind the scenes. You were getting phantom membranes. I had logged on one day. It was nighttime. And then I walked over to your base and smacked you off your own tower. And you were like, why did you do that? I'm like, sleep.
Yeah.
And I knocked you off your own tower
remember
so that
that
you could sleep.
Time you wanted to you asked us to put the world on peaceful so that Mars wouldn't spawn on us during our filming.
Oh, yeah.
Then we hopped into the end, I think I'm to the end while it was still on peaceful. So the ender might technically despawned, because it wouldn't spawn in peaceful. But
Yeah, I remember
that. But
that.
broke the Enderman farm. So basically, I just kept going in creative mode and fixing that because it's hell to do it in survival mode. Zero did it once in survival mode. Good on him. I'm doing it in creative mode because that's just a problem that needs to get fixed by like an admin kind of thing.
Well, to be fair, we were in the past when going on peaceful. We didn't think it would affect the present. Oh, I know something. Back when we were still coming up with ideas, it was like during the summer of one year, I wrote a bunch of stories that were just based off us being main characters. So like season 2, it was Spidey, and then I'm pretty sure the next season was you. Basically, I wrote everyone a main story.
Oh, me.
So it was like me and M was a main character, but I was sticking with him, so he was a main character. Refill was a main character. Everyone got their own season to be a main character. My idea was basically like, oh yeah, Jack's the main character, and if anyone wants to join, they can do that. It was going to be like more lore, but just grounded, you know? And one idea I had for that while I was just in my mind was like, oh, Jack visits OurCraft. Not for like a whole episode, but just for like, oh hey, bye. as he just fades out of existence back to his own server. But it was just like, oh hey, here's the place, you know. Anyway, bye.
Spidey was against this video when he learned of it today, but since the plan's been in this for like to do this for like a month for me, I'm going through with it.
And he can't tell you not to, because this is your channel.
Yeah, and my world, and like we're both blanked out. Head empty, no thoughts.
Anyway, this was Pokpokman, not the gaming channel. That's dead. This is just Pokpokman, I guess. I'll see everyone back. I'll see all of you again when I yell at Pokpokman to include me into the next
I literally forgot
video.
my button layout. It's X to change perspective.
I'll see everyone again when I yell at Pokpokman to include me into the next MCU 616 revisited video.
Yay.
Where I give my input that nobody asked for.
Have fun. Don't die. It's bad for your health. Windows G.